You did not find this by accident. You were pulled here, just as the feminine is pulled toward something undeniable, something deeper, the force that moves without reaching, that calls without words. This is not content. This is not information. This is something felt. The longer you stay, the more you will begin to understand. And the moment you try to look away, you will already be in its hold. She does not surrender to words. She does not soften to ideas. She does not move for the one who is restless, who fidgets, who fills silence with noise. She moves when she feels something unshakable. And right now, you're feeling it too. That weight, that presence pressing into you, holding you here. You could leave, but you won't, because something in you already knows. This is where it begins. There is a force and softness that the world does not understand. It is not weakness, not fragility, it is gravity, the kind that turns tides, the kind that pulls a man toward his deepest purpose, not because she asks, but because he must. And you, do you feel it? The quiet invitation, the slow unraveling of resistance. The pull is already working on you as it does on everything unshaken. Tension is not discomfort. It is the space between collapse and surrender. It is the moment before she decides, before the storm breaks, before the choice is made. You are inside that space now, pulled in, waiting, feeling the heat. You can step away, let the fire die, pretend you were never here, or you can stay in it, let it shape you, let it forge you. But if you stay, you will not leave the same. There is a weight to silence, a gravity to presence. A man who speaks too soon, too often, too easily, she does not feel him. And yet, you are here, not just hearing, but feeling the pauses, the space, the depth. You are not being told, you are being pulled. And when the time comes to speak, your words will land differently, because they will not come from the mind. They will come from something deeper, something earned. She watches not for what you say, but for what you hold. She presses against you not to break you, but to find your edge, to feel if there is something beneath the surface, something worthy of unraveling into. This video is doing the same to you. It is pressing. It is holding. It is waiting to see if you flinch, if you resist, if you prove that you were never really here, or if you let go, let yourself be felt. The one who forces, who grasps, who rushes, he is left standing alone. The one who moves with certainty, who leads without force, who stands and allows her to step into him, he is the one she moves toward. And you, have you noticed? The pull is growing stronger. You were watching. Now you are listening. Now you are feeling. And soon, you will not be able to turn away. The feminine does not offer herself freely. She waits, she watches. She chooses only the one who has earned the right to hold her. And this is the same. The deeper you go, the more you will be required to hold, to feel, to meet the weight pressing into you. If you are still here, you have already chosen. You are already inside it. Now the only question is, will you hold? Everything pulls at you, distraction, fear, the need to move, to prove, to grasp. And yet, the ones who are felt, who are followed, who are surrendered to, they do not chase, they do not reach, they do not plead. They hold. And you, right now, you are holding, even if you do not know why, even if part of you is waiting for the moment to slip away. But you won't, because you can feel it, something deeper, something you are no longer willing to look away from. She does not force devotion. She does not chase what is already hers. She becomes. And in that becoming, the world bends to meet her. And you are still here, still being held, still being shaped. You did not come looking for this, but it found you anyway. And now, you are the one being moved. You are not the same as when you began. You feel it now, not in words, not in concepts, but in something deeper. Something pressing into you from within. The presence you could not ignore. The pull you could not escape. The shift that is already happening in your body. You stepped toward this, and it stepped toward you. This is Alkh, the alchemy within, and if you are ready to go deeper, if the presence you feel is not enough, then the path continues. Visit https://alk-life.netlify.app/ for more initiation.